Afternoon all, I'm just going to do a quick video on the Stihl 032 AV chainsaw. It was running rough. I was going to give you a couple of ideas and a couple of things to look for if you've got one. So we'll have a very quick look at that and then I'll go from there. Righto. 032 AV, as you can see it's a bit old. I do believe they came out in about 1981. One of the first with the quick stop kickback safety. AV stands for anti-vibration dampeners, which is obviously fitted to this, and electronic ignition. Now, if you've got one of these, obviously they're getting a bit of age about them and you're having problems with it. Obviously you've got a fuel line there connected to the fuel filter at the bottom. Check that fuel line has not perished, got holes in it. There's a grommet up the top there. Make sure it is in secure and the line comes out of it and comes down here and into the Carbie. Make sure it's not perished and got holes because they will suck air. This is another one there. That's a vacuum, that's your pulse line. Goes to the bottom of the carburetor and back into the inlet manifold through there. Also check the inlet manifold for cracks because they do perish, they will crack, they'll suck air and play up and you can have a bad diagnosis. Obviously you can see the carburetor's already, too many beers, already removed because I've already diagnosed this earlier as a carburetor problem. As you can see here, carburetor is stripped. The gaskets are hard and brittle. Pump diaphragm is hard and brittle. Won't work properly. Same as that, you can see the little flapper valves. They won't sit flush on the carburetor. Now, people are going to hate me saying this. Went to the local Stihl dealership. Cost me for a whippersnipper the other day, similar problem. Went in to get a Carbie kit. It was over $50 for 2 gaskets. That didn't include the needle and seat. Now it pays to shop about. I'm a big fan of aftermarket if it's good quality stuff. So what I did was, got online for this about $8 difference. I got a full Carbie and a tune-up kit, which includes, as you can see, air filter, fuel filter, spark plug, gaskets, carburetor, and some fuel line if required. Another thing on these, especially if it's an old chainsaw, not just one of these, if they've been rolling around in the ute. And if I can get under here, get too hard for this. That is the center of the crankshaft. It is sealed, gasketed in there. If that wears through there, where they fly around on the back of the utes, it will suck air, obviously, also, and cause problems. And if it's got a chainsaw this old and it's doing that, get another one. Not worth fixing, unless it means something to you. So I'm just going to basically put that carburetor on and give it a turn and away we go. I hope that helps you out. I'm going to do some more videos on other chainsaws at a later date.